I felt really good about the plays we were going to call, and I feel like I did a pretty good job from an execution standpoint. So I went into the game with a lot of confidence, and I think my comfortability showed tonight.
After 20 years, you know we back. No one Snyder, one McLaurin, one full with the passion. You know we scoring. FedEx field back lit, no it is not boring. John Allen lead the troops, yeah you know we storming. Burgundy and gold in my veins, yeah I bleed that. St. Jude saw the ball, grab a pig, yeah I need that. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, we're going to be reacting to the press conference from the players post the Browns game yesterday. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new content like this to the channel. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Y'all see it right there, man. It is totally free to subscribe. There's not many things left free in this world. Subscribing to Juan Gotti's YouTube channel is one of them. So get me to 6,000 subscribers as soon as possible. With that out the way, let's get straight to today's video.
Yeah, I felt good. I knew the plays we were going to call. We kind of keep it simple in the preseason, and I felt really good about the plays we were going to call, and I feel like I did a pretty good job from an execution standpoint. So I went into the game with a lot of confidence, and I think my comfortability showed tonight.
I definitely agree. I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I kept saying, not only in my post-game video, but throughout the game live. If you guys didn't catch me live, I live stream every single game, and doing it for like the past 3 seasons. So make sure you guys come through for that. I was like, man, Sam looks the part. He looks comfortable. He looks ready. Like, I don't even need to see anything else from him for the rest of the preseason for me to be convinced that Sam Howell is ready. You know, and he just looked poised, and he looked, like I said, looked like he belonged.
What do you feel like you made the biggest strides from the end of last year to now?
Yeah, I think the main thing is, it's a new system. And so you got to kind of change your mindset from a decision-making standpoint into learning new concepts and learning how to tie your feet to those concepts and trying to make good decisions in practice and then turn it over into the games. And I think I've come a long way just from my knowledge of football and understanding what we're trying to do on offense and what the defense is trying to do to stop us. So I would just say mentally for sure.
Were there moments or plays where you felt that mental growth advancement?
Yeah, I think there was some times where I could tell a team was pressuring one way, and I could slide the protection to those blitzes. Obviously, we had the one sack. I should have got the ball out on that one. But there was definitely times where I could just see what they were in. Obviously, it's more simple in the preseason, so I'm sure it'll get harder as we move forward.
Were you hot on that one?
Which one?
On the sack?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it. I think I ended up being hot to the field. The hot guy ended up not getting to me, though, but I think I would have been hot on that one. Yeah, for sure.
Can you walk us through the two-play sequence where you hit Cole Turner for that 13-yard pass and then you got your on touchdown?
Yeah, so it was 4th down, so I knew kind of at the play we called, if it wasn't there, I knew I had to try to go get it with my feet. And so the defense did a good job covering the concept we had, and so I just tried to get out of the pocket and make something happen, and Cole did a really good job of just getting open. And we practiced the scramble drill a lot in practice. If you guys are out there, you probably see that. We scramble a lot, and Cole did a good job. And then on the touchdown, Jahan just ran a great route. We knew we were going to get man coverage, and we knew that's a route that Jahan's really good at, and he killed him and made my job easy.
Definitely shout out to Cole Turner, man. Again, like I said, I felt like him and Chris Paul had opportunities to really, take a hold on their specific position groups last night. Cole Turner looked really, really good, man, and he looked like everything is advertised coming out of Nevada last year. So I definitely want to see more of Cole Turner, and I made a hot take. I said with Logan Thomas, health issues, I think Cole Turner has an opportunity to be tight end 1 by like October.
Did you feel that you guys in practice kind of being backed up in the situational practice when you were in the second drive?
Yeah, we definitely practice those situations, and we know those situations are going to come up in games. Obviously, we would have liked that outcome to be a lot better, but there's definitely some stuff that we can try to learn on. But we have practiced that situation. We just didn't do a good job of executing.
How was the general operation with DB?
Yeah, it was good. I thought he did a good job of communicating with us and getting the play calls in early enough to us, and I thought it was clean all night long. Not only for me, but for Jacoby and Jake as well. We had no misunderstandings or anything like that. No play calls that got jacked up. So he did a great job.
Was it different having your OC be on the sideline than Rivera?
Not really. Just because last year with Scott, I really only got one game playing with him up top, and in college, my OC was on the sideline, so it's pretty much what I'm used to. Cool. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Sam.
Hearing a lot of the fans cheer and stuff, that was awesome. Obviously didn't expect that, but you know, felt good about everything. You know, coming in and team finding a way to get a win in the first preseason game, going against another team. So felt like we did a lot of good things, but obviously a lot of things to clean up, and I'm sure we're gonna do that when we get back.
Jacoby Brissett looked really good yesterday, man. I'm not going to lie. Again, I wasn't the biggest fan of his signing because I felt like Washington, we know we always got to have a quality backup because at some point we know he may have to see the field. And I just wasn't comfortable with Jacoby Brissett because I felt like he cannot take us, like, he can't keep us afloat. Like, I know mentally he's a really good veteran, but I know, like, I can't rely on Jacoby Brissett for 4 to 5 games if need be. But he looked really good. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to Jacoby Brissett.
What do you take from preseason personally?
You know, operation, getting in and out of huddle, going against another defense and running your plays and trying to figure out, you know, where to put your eyes at on a consistent basis and things like that. So I think that's the main thing with preseason.
How good did it feel to you to just be able to get in there right away, lead the drive?
Oh, it felt good. I thought we did a lot of good things on that drive. You know, felt really good about our plan going into the game when I was going in, and guys did a good job of executing.
What was it like embracing and Joe pregame and all your former teammates?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, I got a lot of good friends on that side. Even though I was there for a year, you know, I feel like I made a lot of, you know, relationships that'll last a long time. You know, and getting to see a lot of those guys and you know, kind of embrace each other. You know, it kind of, you know, brought it back a little bit.
There's even some, you know, like a message on the scoreboard, welcome back.
Yeah.
You saw it.
No, I did, and I thought that was super cool. Like I said, I didn't expect any of that, and the fact that they did was super awesome. You know, I really enjoyed my time here. A lot of the people, the players, coaches, the staff there have a lot of respect and love for that organization, and you know, I thought that was really fun, really nice of them to do.
Going back to the operation, how was it working with EB?
Oh, it was good. I thought he did a very good job. You know, he was clear. You know, it was no hiccups. You know, we did a good job of coming to the sideline and communicating with our group, with him and Tavita and the other quarterbacks. And I thought we was on a good roll, and I thought it went smooth.
And that's great to hear from both quarterbacks. You heard Sam Howell previous say the same thing, like doing the operation, getting the play call from EB. It was good, no hiccups. It was smooth. It was right, and that's great to hear from all the quarterbacks so far that we heard from. Because Eric Bieniemy, honestly, man, he looked good last night. Like as far as his play calling, bro. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's vanilla, it's preseason. So if he's looking that good, like as far as his play calling now, can you imagine when he actually opened this thing up? And I can't wait.
Two more. Obviously, you know, like pretty much better than anyone, the situation last with you and Sean, and you know how you know there's kind of the transfer and passing information and everything we talked about before last year. But what are you noticing from him now? Are you keeping track at all, and just kind of how did he look tonight? And is there just something kind of different about this?
Yeah, we talk here and there. You know, obviously, you know, we obviously talk football a lot, and then. I obviously talked to a lot of guys on the team as well, and you know they're excited about, you know, how he looks compared to last year. You know, obviously coming out here watching him, you know, I thought he looked really good compared to last preseason game. You know, he looked, you know, very smooth, no hiccups and stuff like that. So I thought he did a good job.
Last one.
What do you think it is about the whole situation last year that allowed you to kind of connect with everyone the way you did? I mean, you're a huge fan favorite. Like you said, it was a brief time.
Yeah.
You could kind of feel that impact.
Man, I just think it's hard to explain. You know, just being the person that I am, day in and day out. No matter the circumstances, doing the things that got me to where I am today. Just holding true to what I believe is the right thing to do. You know, and going out there and putting my best foot forward. I think people can, you know, relate to that. And like I said, man, I have the utmost love and respect for the fan base, the organization, the players, and I was definitely with gratitude when I saw that happen.
All right, thanks, Jacoby.
Yeah, thank you, Cassine.
So we heard from Sam Howell and Jacoby Brissett. Now we're hearing from Ron Rivera. Let's see what Coach RR have to say.
You know, I'm glad EB wanted to keep him out there, and again, we went with it. I thought they did some good things. You know, a couple things that got a little bit out of hand. We just got to be a little bit better and got to be careful and be alert to the penalties. You know, I can't wait to see the tape and really just see how, you know, as we break it down exactly what we can do and what we can get better.
Why did you decide to give the starting defense just one drive?
Because it was a long one and they went 4 and out at the right time. So I figured, you know what, let's go from there. And quite honestly, it was Jack's suggestion, and I agreed with Jack.
What do you take from that drive? Is it, you know, the yards they give up to that goal line stand, or is it the goal line stand that you really focus on?
No, the thing that needed to be corrected was on 2 of the long runs on the outside to the right side of our defense. The biggest problem more than anything else, we played behind the ball. We didn't get a good edge set, and when we decided to run through, we ran behind and not in front.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Coach on that one, man. The first drive was absolutely horrid, you know, for the Washington Commanders defense. But I mean, they got to stop at the right time. However, that's you don't want to be in that predicament, okay? I felt like we were in the right position, but we were over aggressive at times, you know, blowing assignments as far as like missing the wrong hole, you know. And Deshaun Watson was tearing us up, man, and that's something that we've always struggled with, you know, mobile quarterback. So hopefully they can nick it in the bud. I'm not going to overreact. Again, it's only preseason, but it's definitely something to raise an eyebrow at.
Bad decisions on the guys that were supposed to fit those creases.
With limited snaps, were you able to see much from Chase Young on what he was able to do?
Yeah, I mean, again, we want to bring it back gradually. We want to make sure we're smart with them and just be careful.
Did he have any sort of injury coming off after that?
He had a little bit of a stinger, and so when he came to the sidelines, we just said, you know what, we saw a real good start. Let's just be really careful with them, and the docs were fine with that. So we just pulled him out and left him out.
With Phil and everyone else, did you run the game healthy?
For the most part, it looks like it. You know, we had a couple of guys bump each other, but they both got cleared at the very end and went back into play. But for the most part, we'll see tomorrow morning when everybody shows up.
No Logan, but younger tight ends got some more reps. How did you think Cole turned out?
I thought Cole did a really nice job. You know, Cole
Definitely.
showed his savviness as a route runner, made a couple of big plays for us when we needed to have them made. He showed up. He really did. And, you know, I thought John Bates had a pretty good day. Even though it was a penalty, I would like to see him catch that. I thought it was a really nice thrown ball.
Definitely, man. You got to catch
Nicely
that,
thrown ball
John
that should have
Bates,
been
man.
caught. But, again, for the most part, I thought the young guys did a nice job.
This was also EB's first game, like along with you guys. How do you think the whole operation was?
I thought the operation was outstanding. I love the rhythm they got into, and I thought that you know, his play calling rhythm was really good. I love his positivity when he's talking to the quarterback. You know, he called a play, and he told him, hey, this should work. Let's go get it now. You know, I just love the way he does that, and it instills confidence in our guys when they're calling plays.
Were there plays or sequences where that rhythm stood out to you?
Well, I thought the very first one coming out. I mean, you know, we start marching down there, and you know, we have a chance for a big throw, and unfortunately, like I said, we missed it. We dropped the ball, but there was also a penalty, and then that kind of, you know, now you're at 2nd and 20. I mean, 1st and 20. That puts you off kilter. So that's. But I thought he handled his rhythm really well. I thought they mixed it nicely. He found a little something with the run game, so we went back to the run a couple of times repeatedly. And then came back up with a real nice play action that I thought really kind of offset a couple things for us that got them off balance.
And Jahan's touchdown?
Oh, just you know, it was a pretty well thrown ball, but because Jahan's so athletic in his ability just to make that kind of catch and then reverse his field, that was pretty sharp.
Jahan's so good, bro.
The message for the most part to the guys was, hey, more so than anything else is, you know, there's a lot to learn from. I mean, we made some mistakes. We did some really good things, but when we get a chance to watch the film, we're going to be honest with ourselves and talk about things that we got to get corrected, things that we can be better at. And then again, praise them for the good play that they had, for some of the good plays they had.
You saw the new owners out there. They moved down to the first row.
Yes.
Did you see them during the game, and did they have a chance to talk to the players? Or
No, I had seen that they were on the field after the game. You know, we did hand Mr. Harris a game ball. That was a preseason game. We told him that, you know, a win's a win, and you can always keep this one. So we gave it to him, and the guys were pretty fired up and looking for the opportunity to give them one for real.
Take 2-1. Good. All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, cool. Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, so we heard a lot from all three guys, Ron Rivera, Sam Howell, and Jacoby Brissett, man. It's only preseason week 1, but it feels good to hear live football back, hear the guys go into detail about what they saw in the game, man, and we back at it, man, and we'll be back with these pressers probably every single week. So with that being said, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. See y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.